Okay, I'm Lauren Bright. Thank you for watching. This is some serious stuff, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's the 15th, 16th of, it is the 16th of October 2020. We are running out of time, people. We need to wake up. Okay, I have some information that was shared with me this morning that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys today. Because I think it's really important. This is from a liberal leaker in the Party of Canada, coming from the Prime Minister's office. And I'm just gonna start reading this and we'll comment on the way. All right, so this is some information again that was shared with me. I want to provide you some very important information. I am a committee member within the Liberal Party of Canada. I sit within several committee groups, but the information I am providing is originating from the Strategic Planning Committee, which is steered by the PMO, the Prime Minister's Office of Canada. I need to start off that I'm not happy doing this, but I have to. As a Canadian, and more importantly as a parent who wants a better future not only for my children, but for other children as well. The other reason I am doing this is because roughly 30% of the committee members are not pleased with the direction this will take Canada, but our opinions have been ignored and they plan on moving forward with their goals. They have also made it very clear that nothing will stop the planned outcomes. The roadmap and aim was set out by the PMO and is as follows. And I just want to stress that Canada, Australia, these tyrannical measures that they're taking to control the population and eventually start, well, they're already stressing you out with fear. That's killing yourself already. It's stressing your immune system. That's why you're getting sick. You are stressing yourself into being sick. Or you're just surrounded by toxins and you're not aware of it. I digress. I'm going to continue. All I'm saying is Canada, Australia, USA is not far behind, okay? So, all right. Especially since I'm in Miami. We need to wake up, especially in the big cities. If you are in a big city, you need to get out now. And you're going to hear why. All right, so the roadmap and aim was set out by the PMO and is as follows. The Prime Minister's Office of Canada. Phase in secondary lockdown restrictions on a rolling basis, starting with major metropolitan areas first and expanding outward, expected by November 2020. Now remember, we're halfway through October. All right, rush the acquisition or construction of isolation facilities across every province and territory, expected by December 2020. Daily new cases of COVID-19 will surge beyond capacity of testing, including increases of C-word related deaths following the same growth curves, expected by the end of November 2020. This is serious stuff, guys. Like, we already had the how are they going to get so many people sick? This is my theory, of course, but a lot of people are already kind of pointing at this. We've got the 5G rollout implementation that happened at the beginning of all of this. It's already done. The whole system's been wired and ready to go. Total and complete secondary lockdown, much stricter than the first and second rolling phase restrictions, expected by the end of December 2020 to early January 2021. Reform and expansion of the unemployment program to be transitioned into the Universal Basic Income Program, expected by Q1 2021. So that would be around the Ides of March. That would be the 15th of March 2021. Projected COVID-19 mutation and or co-infection with secondary virus. Where are they getting these viruses from? Referred to as COVID-21. Agenda 21? Event 201? 2? Leading to a third wave with a much higher mortality rate and higher rate of infection, expected by February 2021. It's amazing that they even know this stuff, and they have this expected by 2021. Okay. Daily new cases of C-word 21 hospitalizations and C-word 19 and C-word 21 related deaths will exceed medical care facilities capacity, expected by Q1 and Q2 2021. Enhanced lockdown restrictions, referred to as the third lockdown, will be implemented. Full travel restrictions will be imposed, including intercity intercity and inter-province, expected by Q2 of 2021. Transitioning of individuals into the Universal Basic Income Program, expected by mid-Q2 2021. Here we go again, guys. Projected supply chain breakdowns, inventory shortages, large economic instability expected by late Q2 2021. We're already seeing that, okay? Where did we start seeing COVID cases pop up at? We saw it pop up at processing plants for food, meat. We saw it popping up at manufacturing facilities. So if you go and try to buy a car right now, a brand new car, you will look at their lot and their lots are empty. They have like maybe 10 cars on the lot right now, a lot of places, when normally they would have upwards 30 or more. All right, let's move on. Let's also just think about when we had all those empty shelves near the beginning of this year, in the spring, okay? We had all the empty shelves, people were freaking out, we all kind of was like, oh, this is a little much. Yeah, but they're making it this way. All right, so here we go again. Deployment of military personnel into all metropolitan areas as well as all major roadways to establish travel checkpoints, restrict travel and movement, provide logistical support to the area, expected by Q3 2021. All right, and for us Americans, what did Donald Trump say? He said he's got the military all set up. They're all ready to go to hand out this vaccine, and we'll get into that. Along with that provided roadmap, the Strategic Planning Committee was asked to design an effective way of transitioning Canadians, sorry about that, Canadians to meet an unprecedented economic endeavor, one that would change the face of Canada and forever alter the lives of Canadians. What we were told was that in order to offset what was essentially an economic collapse on an international scale, that the federal government was going to offer Canadians a total debt relief. Oh, that sounds great, doesn't it? And this is how it works. I'm still reading. This is how it works. The federal government will offer to eliminate all personal debts, mortgages, loans, credit cards, etc., which all funding will be provided to Canada under the IMF under what will become known as the World Debt Reset Program. Sounds like a great thing, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Nothing's for free, you guys. In exchange for acceptance in this total debt forgiveness, the individual will forfeit ownership of any and all property and assets forever. The individual will also have to agree to partake in the C-Word 19 and C-Word 21 vaccination schedule, which will provide the individual with unrestricted travel and unrestricted living, even under a full lockdown, through the use of photo identification referred to as Canada's Health Pass. There are so many people other than myself who've been saying this from the very beginning. This is about control. It has never been about your health. Why is it so important that they lock us down and have you agree and forfeit all of your property for a vaccination schedule for your safety? Why is that really worth it? Is it really worth it? Especially us Americans. Come on, land of the free. Remember who you are. Committee members were asked who would become the owner of the forfeited property and assets in that scenario, and what would happen to lenders or financial institutions. We were simply told the World Debt Reset Program will handle, quote, "will handle all of the details." Several committee members also questioned what would happen to individuals if they refused to participate in the World Debt Reset Program, or the Health Pass, or the vaccination schedule, and the answer we got was very troubling. Essentially, we were told it was our duty to make sure we came up with a plan to ensure that would never happen. We were told it was in the individual's best interest to participate. You still think you have freedom? You still have it if you see this and you don't go along with it. When several committee members pushed relentlessly to get an answer, we were told that those who refused would first live under the lockdown restrictions indefinitely. and that over a short period of time, as more Canadians transitioned into the debt forgiveness program, the ones who refused to participate would be deemed a public safety risk and would be relocated into isolation facilities. Once in those facilities, they would be given two options: participate in the debt forgiveness program and be released, or stay indefinitely in the isolation facility under the classification of a serious public health risk and have all their assets seized. They're really presenting it like you really have a choice here, huh? So as you can imagine, after hearing all of this, it turned into quite the heated discussion and escalated beyond anything I've ever witnessed before. In the end, it was implied by the Prime Minister's Office of Canada that the whole agenda will move forward no matter who agrees with it or not. That it won't be just Canada, but in fact all nations will have similar roadmaps and agendas. That we need to take advantage of the situations before us to promote change on a grander scale for the betterment of everyone. The members who were opposed and the ones who brought up key issues that would arise from such a thing were completely ignored. Our opinions and concerns were ignored. We were simply told to just do it. All I know is that I don't like it, and I think it's going to place Canadians into a dark future. All right, you guys. If you've read the Jesuit Oath, and you know who pretty much runs things around here, it's the Jesuits. Read that oath, because when they ask for help, we will give them poison. When they get sick, we will give them more poison, because they cannot know the truth. End quote. Well, a lot of us are waking up to the truth, and I'm asking you who watch this, if you're not already, please look into this. Please wake up. Thanks for watching.